The husband of missing mother Maya Millete is firing back against his in-laws in a scathing declaration filed in family court. Welcome back. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. Maya's parents are seeking visitation with their 3 grandchildren. As News 8's David Goffredson reports, Larry Millete says his children would be harassed and traumatized if allowed to visit their relatives.
He's going guns blazing and trying to come up with every reason he can possibly think of to say that this visitation's a bad idea.
The 9-page declaration filed in family court by Larry Millete, the husband of missing mother Maya Millete, accuses his in-laws of everything from drunkenness and child neglect to contaminating the air with secondhand smoke.
It's very over the top. I mean, I've been doing family law for over a decade, and this is one of the most aggressive declarations that I've read in a while.
Family law attorney Anton Georgiou is not involved in the case, but he read the declaration where Larry Millete lashes out at his wife's sister, Mary Chris, and her husband, Richard. This is a desperate attempt to persuade the court to grant visitation rights to May's parents, who are being used by Mary Chris and Richard Droulet to be able to harass and question our children regarding the disappearance of my wife and their mother. My children have told me that their cousins were asking them inappropriate questions regarding our situation at the direction of their parents, the declaration stated.
He's making statements about what his kids told him about what someone else told their kids. It's actually double hearsay.
My wife May was going through some mental stress and health issues. Oftentimes, Richard and Mary Chris would encourage her to drink and get drunk, which did not help with May's depression at all. I offered that May's parents can come and visit our children for 2 or 3 hours at my residence or at the park, the declaration said.
You know, if I were the judge sitting on this, I'd be like, well, Larry, you said that you were offering them 3 hours. You said that in your own declaration. Why don't I take you at your word that you're willing to offer them 3 hours a week, and I give them that?
On the advice of their attorney, Mary Chris and Richard Droulet had no comment today on the husband's declaration. A mediation hearing is now set for next week in Chula Vista Family Court. Marcella?
David, weren't the attorneys having trouble serving court papers on Larry Millete in this family court case?
You're absolutely right. They were having some issues trying to serve him the court papers. But now there's an indication in court that a San Diego sheriff's deputy knocked on his door and was able to serve him the papers. And sadly, today marks the 8-month anniversary of Maya Millete going missing.